So pay attention here, there are two versions of the Loaded Hyper X, and this is version number 1. Make sure that you're holding the plate at the side of the plate, as you can see Derek doing here, and make sure that your elbow, from your wrist to your elbow all the way to your shoulders at a 90-degree angle. This is what's going to load your middle back, and this is what's going to tie the middle back into the lower back, all right? You also want to draw back your scapula, making sure that your chest is nice and stout the entire way through. Now, when it comes to the full range of motion, make sure you tap your low waist to the seat cushion and make sure you're coming up maximally to flex your glutes, your low back, and your hamstrings, okay? Now, the second version I'm going to show you here, this is me, and I'm still tapping my low waist on the seat cushion. That never changes because that's how we get the full range of motion. But notice now how I am holding the plate. I'm supporting the plate with my forearms, and I'm gripping the front of the plate with the front of my fingers, okay? With that being said here, we're gonna still come up maximally to get that strong flex from the low back and the glutes and the hamstrings. Now, if you do not come up high enough, now high enough implies that your shoulders are slightly above your glutes. Right there, okay, that would be full range of motion. You're going to completely feel the difference if you're not that high. You're going to really just engage your hamstrings if you are not fully and maximally extended from your posterior chain, which would be the back of your body, okay? So really pay attention to that. Feel the difference between your low back and your glutes based off of how high you are actually coming up or how much range of motion that you have. You'll hear me in the video saying up, 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 up to Derek. That implies that he was not high enough. So pay attention to that so you are correctly doing the form and you're going to get the most out of the movement. Depending upon what version you pick, it really doesn't matter. Both of them are incredibly great. They both have the same exact format. You want to have your shoulders down and back, drawing back your scapula, making sure that the upper back is engaged, making sure that you're squeezing the shoulder blades together so we're incorporating the middle back as well, making sure we're coming up high enough, which is the shoulders just past the glutes, to make sure that we're maximally flexing the butt and the low back with the hamstrings. Otherwise, the hamstrings would get most of the love here. Now, what this does is this basically gets your posture to a place where you look absolutely incredible. So this is a postural movement, but also aesthetically, you're going to look your absolute best. It creates this beautiful Christmas tree that starts from your shoulders, goes down into your middle back and into your lumbar, literally looking like a Christmas tree that silhouettes then into your glutes, which silhouettes then into your hamstrings down into your calves. So if you see that from the back as a competitor, or for example, a judge looking at a competitor, that's going to look really, really amazing, and it's probably going to win you a pro card. If you're just outside in your Speedo or your diver trunks and you just want to look your best on vacation, guys, this is definitely for you because it's going to look incredible as you have that V-taper in your back. And if you don't know how to create that, you should definitely be reaching out to me. And if you are a female and you want to look your best in your bathing suit or in a dress, in particular a pencil dress where it's really tight to your frame, this is absolutely for you. And if you are above, let's say 50, above 30 years old, this is also for you because, again, posture. If you are slouching at your desk, if you feel that you have low back pain at all, knee pain, this is 100% for you because this draws in the entire posterior chain. See, we come into this place where we live in this flexed state where we're anteriorly developed but not posteriorly developed, and this will help reverse that kind of an imbalance, one of the many moves that I use in the Hyler project.